Hello everyone, you're welcome. This is Daniel Olumba. Alright, so in this practical session today, I'll be teaching us how to recreate this simple flyer design. Alright, yeah, so your flyer can be this simple yet this amazing and stunning. Okay, let's get started, guys. So first of all, let's just hide this. Let's hide that, and then let's go to from gallery to import the background that was used. All right, so yep, so let's search for it. It's in my downloads. So okay, this was the background I used, right? Yeah, so I think it was actually I actually adjusted this to this end. Okay, right, so that's that. And now I added a shape to it. I believe we now to do this now, right? This fading shape using the gradient, right? So let me just twerk this. Okay, that's the second gradient style. So we're using, I want to make this white now, right? Make this white, and then this would be transparent. All right, so that's that, something like this. Used it downwards. Okay, so you can lock, and you can also copy again and put it. So you can decide to increase this one depending on the feel you want to give the design, right? So let me see this again. Okay, I think this is actually okay. This is actually okay. So let's work with this, or you could also try to copy again to see. So some of us may want to love the background to show, right? So let me just leave this here. So just take your time and set it the way you actually want, right? So I'm done with that. I can actually take this down again a bit. So yeah, so that's settled. Now let's import the image. Let's import the image that was used. Okay, so this is it. So you just increase the size, and let's see. Okay, the width was 76 while the height 96. So this, something like this was used. Okay, so just have to unhide that to make sure we're on the same track. Okay, yeah, so I think we are good to go with this. Yeah, we're good to go. So let's hide that. Now let's lock the image, and then can come to color filter and just enhance the image a bit, saturation tree, contrast tree. Okay, so we can also apply the shadow effect, just a bit of it, right? So you come to plus and then reduce the third, that's the transparency. Okay, 20, let's leave it at 20, and we could still blur this again. Yeah, all right. Okay, so it is getting interesting, right? Okay, so let's add up the front balloon. Right, let's add that up. So this was the balloon I used actually. So but I changed the color using the color filter. The hue made it -16. Then the saturation was 50. Okay, saturation was 50, yeah, but then I can make it, let's just use 45. I don't know, thinking of adding contrast now. Okay, let's just add this contrast a bit, like 15. Okay, for you could just take your time to know what works best for you. All right, so I think I should get to know how this balloon was placed. Okay, so something around here is good, right? So let's just leave house here. Let's leave house there. All right, so I think we are headed somewhere actually. Okay, so I want to check something. All right. Alright guys, so let's just leave it there. Depending on what you want, you can also likewise take your time to set it the way you feel it should be. Okay, so yep, what next? Okay, let's add up some tests. Okay, I may not want to be working with this. Let me just use this. So let's add up the welcome to. Right, so the font I use Doluxe script, right? So and then for the colors I used, I think this was the color. No, I didn't use green. Okay, yeah, this was the color used. So let's get the shade. So this is it. OD, that's the code rather. OD212A. That's the color code. 0D212A. 0D212A. Right, copied. Okay, so let's get the perfect text size. Okay, I think we can work with this. This is 48. Okay, so let's work with 48. All right, so next November test. Okay, so this can be locked. Let's just copy and then November. Okay, so then for the November, I made use of the Asenica font. I think I used, okay, was it this? Okay, we'll get to know. Let's see. Okay, I think this is, okay, I think this is it. This should be it actually. So but then I reduce the line spacing. So you have to reduce the line spacing. So right, so you see that, right? So reduce line spacing to 45. Okay, reduce it to 45 and then so the text size. Okay, I think we could use 125. Alright, so okay, let the line spacing be 48. Okay, so I'm just trying to font. Okay, let's just work with this. Let's work with this. If you feel we want to increase it a bit, I think we can still increase it a bit also to enhance the whole thing. Okay, I think we can work with this. Alright, so I inserted a background actually as texture. So let's get it from my download. That's a green background actually, so we have to look for it. Oops. Okay guys, so this should be it, but if it's not it, let's just make use of this, because this would actually do. Alright, so yep, let's hide this. So this is it, and then I added some inner shadow fill too. Right, which I think something light would do. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think it was kind of like a transparent color. Yeah, so you see, something like this would do more. Something like this would be just good. So you saw what I did, right? So you can use a normal black transparent color. So you can also increase the radius to give that texture feel. So I think okay, let's just go with this. Alright, so now if you observe this one, right, you would, if you observe the original, you would notice that I actually added some white circles around here, but it wasn't showing so well. You get, like, I used that white fade so that the letter E here would show, because as you observe, it's kind of clashing with her hand. Alright, so I just go to stickers and then tap the screen, not okay, the screen, and then from here I got this, from there. So what we'll be doing majorly now is copy and paste. So just take it to the back, copy again, just to get what you're looking for, take it to the back, and then you copy again, take it to the back. Okay, let's just make sure it's balanced. So I believe we're seeing what I'm doing, right? So you just have to take your time and make sure you do it neatly. Yeah, you have to just make sure you do it neatly. So don't rush, take your time. And so you copy till till it's no longer clashes. I think, let me copy one more. Alright, so just can also put up to, like, so everything would blend. You're just trying to blend the whole thing. You're just trying to blend the image and everything, right? So I think we can just work with this actually. Alright, so next we had like a little right top below, right? So yeah, and by the way, I added stroke on this. Added stroke, there's some stroke effects, so you can add if you like. I think you can equally not add if you like. I just added it to sharpen up the whole thing. So the stroke should be 2 if you add in. Then take note, all these white circles, you had just lock them so they won't be disturbing. So now let's import text now. Let's add up the text. Okay, take out something like, may you achieve greater results as you set to, okay, no, as you get to work. Right? Yes, you get to work. Then comes the last one. Seize your chance. Okay, so this is the write-up actually here, right? So and then the font I used here, I use the Montserrat font. I think I use medium and right? Yeah. So the medium, and if you observe, it was two fonts. So let's just highlight. I highlighted some part of the write-up, and let's use semi-bold here. Semi-bold, and let's just use it here. Seize, and let's use it here. Chance. I think let's also use it for get to work. Those are active words. Okay. So we're there. We're just almost there. We're close. Right. So now I added a text background to it. Right. And the left padding. Okay, guys, you're welcome back. Right. So I added background to it, and the left padding was -17. Just 17. 17. Then the right 19, and the top 12, and the bottom 18. Okay, so this was eventually it. So I still have to set it right. So what I did there, I had to still adjust. So just take your time to adjust and get the whole thing right. Okay, let's change the colors. Okay, the colors for the background. That's the text background now. This wasn't it actually. Seems I've lost it here, but let's just get it back. Yeah, let's just get it. So let's say we are using this BCDD93. Okay, so let's see. I think this is sorry. I think this is too light. This is too light. Let's give it some life. Okay, guys, so I think I found it now. So this is actually it. Sorry, should be for the text background. This is it, right? So this is it, guys. This is it, and this is the color code 8BC34A. 8BC34A, and then just take note of the transparent point, and yep. So around that area. So that's how you get this. You just drag this and slide this till you get to this point. Okay, so that's that for that. Let's arrange now. Okay, so I think we can still adjust this right padding to 20 or so. All right, and the top padding also. Okay, guys, so let's hide the original. So we are we're actually moving. I would have okay. All right, so what's the next thing we are adding up now? Okay, that's just the photo credit and the ID handle. Right, so just bring out a shape and then give it this color. Yep, I think, yeah. So here's the color code again: 243F4E. 243F4E. Right, so just get that somewhere. So I want to add this below now, right? And you just take it back. So remember the faded shape we added, so you just have to bring this up. Yep. Right, so let's see. Okay, let's adjust it upwards again. So I think we are good to go with this, right? Good to go. Okay, so let's add up that circle shape I used there. Circle clip art rather. So I'm looking for it now. Okay, I think we could work with this. Let's see. Sorry, let me lock this guy for now. So this right now we have to tweak till we get the green. We have to just manipulate it till we get green from it. Okay, I think I'm seeing green now. I can also choose to let's just leave that starting. I think we can work with this, right? So take note: hue -70, saturation -starting. Okay, so I think this is too close. This is too close to, and I may just want to add up something here. So let me just add happy new month. I just add that. So yep. So okay guys, so let's just add that, so the text got to be much. So let's check the alignment. Okay, and then I think this has to be adjusted again. Okay, so we've imported this, and let's just put in the number that's November is the 11th month, so I just used 11 here, and then use white. So reduce the text. So you guys might have been observing how I'm patiently working on this, right? So you see, I don't rush my designs. Trust me, I don't rush them. I just love taking it one step at a time, enjoying the whole process. I see no reason to rush. Okay, so you can just imbibe that. Let me see, I'm thinking if this is too big. Okay, I think 10:9. I'm okay with 10:9. I prefer 10:9 more. Okay, all right. So don't know, is any, then need to still see the original. Okay, so let's adjust this. and just adjust that down. All right, guys, so let's continue now. Let's add the little right up there, photo credit. So DC graphics, something like this. Okay, so sorry, I forgot to add this. All right, so the font I used here was also the Montserrat, I think medium. So let the color be white still. I think. Let's see. No, that's too small. Okay, let's just work with this. Oh, okay, if we're working with this, can we actually increase this? No. Okay, let's just work with this. Yeah, so the text size is let's work with 13. 14 is kind of too big. I bet I get to still see the original to confirm this. Alright, okay. So I think we are around there, somewhere around there. This was just adjusted to close to the end, right? So we can work with this. Good. We are good to go with this. We're good to go with this, guys. So we're almost done. Yeah, as you can see, we're just almost done. So now let's copy this. Let's copy this balloon and then reduce and just start somehow. So we should just place somewhere around here. So let's just leave that there, or blend it in. Okay, so let's just leave that there. You can still take your time to further work it out, but I'm okay with it being there. Yeah, what else now? Okay, that's the Instagram handle now. Okay, choose this and erase color. So reduce. Okay, I think I'm okay with that. Then just change the color. Use this or this. Okay, I think this green is too sharp. Or should I just... Okay, let's just settle with this. Let's just use this. Let's use this and get the move on. Okay, 3, 2, so somewhere around here. Okay, so type in the name now. So enterprise graphics, all in caps lock letters, and then let's use regular. So I think we can just add little spacing. I think we can work with this actually. Don't know, this somewhat looking. let's see the original. Okay, so okay, I still need it to be a little bit smaller, and then yep, I think that's it. So you can also add the bolts to make it sharp. Okay, I think I'm quite comfortable with this. Alright, you've gotten your assistance enough. Okay, I can work with this, right? Good. Or we can work with this. Okay guys, so I just look now, and then I add up the gold confettis, right? So you can see, even take your time to be more creative. But then remember, you want to keep it simple, right? You just want to keep it simple. Still do something like that. Alright, so just creatively do your thing and work out something good. Okay, so I think I may still want to just add that. That's by the way though, it wasn't in the original. Okay, so now we can add some gold confettis, and then we're done. Okay, so I will just randomly put this right, so I won't take time in the video, but when creating yours, just take your time, right? So I don't want to lengthen the time already of this video. So but when creating yours, just take your time and come up with something good, right? Yeah, so let me just use this and copy. Just creatively place them in your own replicate, right? Just take your time and work out something good. I'm just doing a random work here, so the video duration won't be longer than how it is now already. So if it will take you doing some cleaning, please do. Just take your time and get the best for the work, okay? So I think I may just want to stop here, so it won't be much. Okay, so that's that. So up next, now let's just go and edit the design now. Okay guys, so here we are in PicsArt actually with our design, and want to edit it. I mean in Snapseed, am I saying? So let's just try out some things. So you see the beauty of the design is coming out now, right? So let me just leave this at 40 or what about? Okay, 44. Let's use 44. So I didn't really added more stuffs here from here really. Okay, I think this was also used, the high tone, and then let's just use, let me use 2, and then mid-tone. So you just try out different thing and see which hits best for you. Mid-tone, now should I put this now? Okay, let's just put it at 25. Okay, then the low tone, so you see it's coming out well, almost in all light. So but then I still just have to do something. Let me leave it at 10 here. protect shadows. Just try out. Okay, so you can see before, see now, right? The design is being improved. So just take your time and draw this for the, I don't wanna, so I think I didn't even apply these things much here, right? So just keep the editing low. You don't have to do much editing. The image is already popping out so well and it's cool. You get right? So I think I did much here. Let's go to ambience and see if we can. Let's just add this too. Okay, and then did I add grainy themes? So really there's really nothing much to add here, right? So the grain, let's just use 5 or 2. Then the strength, so it's even affecting it, so it's kind of better we just do without it. Okay, so let's export and go do the final editings in PicsArt. Alright, it's saving now and then we're done. So let's go to PicsArt now and wrap it up here. Okay, so what I did was simple here basically, right? So let's add some dust effect. I think we can just make do with this. Let me adjust. But the first one is much preferable by me. So let's just reduce the opacity to 52. Okay, so mainly what I used in PicsArt that really enhanced the design was the text effect, right? The text effect. So let's just see. No, I don't think this was the one that was used. I think this is it. Yeah, I used this exactly. So somewhere around there it was just placed and then just directed upwards. So you can just take your time and do what you feel is best. So let's see, it's come to add. So we can use this actually, right? So but then if we are using this, we just have to reduce the opacity that way, right? So you can just take your time and make it come out well. But I just want to stop here. Alright, so that's that. This is our beautiful design. We're done. Alright, thanks for watching. Thanks for following too. I'll be looking forward to seeing your own replicates. Right.